the name. So we will hear from Alan Vera.
Good morning. My name is Alan Vera, representing myself. I'm a native Hispanic Texan and an old, ugly, and cranky Vietnam vet. I'm also a resident of Harris County since 1980. For the last 10 years, I've devoted every spare waking moment of my life to improving election integrity, Harris County, Texas, and so far 28 other states. Because of that, I've learned a lot of hands-on practical experience on election law and its application. And because of that, I get invited frequently to be a witness to the Texas House and Senate committees reviewing election issues. I've testified before Senator Ellis, former Senator Ellis, many times. I want to address today, in my time, just one possible unintended consequence of the considered move to vote centers. The transition is not without controversy. Those who support vote centers cite improved voter turnout and cost savings. Those who oppose it cite the fact that many disabled and elderly voters can no longer vote in their neighborhood and do not trust our fraud-riddled mail ballot system. I'm going to put that aside and talk about two things we know from the 52 counties who've already gone down this path. Number one, the workload on the county election staff is significantly reduced. Number two, the number of citizens who are actively involved in working the elections is also reduced. Point one is obvious. You cut down the number of election locations, the costs go down, the workload goes down for the county staff. Unfortunately, in the 52 counties so far that have made this move, there's been no corresponding reduction in county election staff salary budgets, something to be considered. Point number two is the most important, okay? And that is that the actual number of citizens who are hands-on involved in the elections declines from up to 35% to 50%. That's been true in every single county so far. But it can get worse. In the counties that have gone to vote centers that are run by election administrators who are hired, not elected, okay, it's virtually impossible for an ordinary citizen to serve in an election. There has become a new bureaucracy of permanent election judges and clerks, and it's almost impossible for the average citizen to work in an election if he's not on that favored list. Unintended consequences. That's one of them, okay? This new county administration has publicly dedicated itself and committed itself to greater citizen involvement, okay? Citizen engagement initiative, okay? To more town hall meetings and surveys and other communication vehicles. You're committed to getting the citizens more involved. But I think it would be sadly ironic and very discouraging if the commissioners give lip service to more citizen involvement and vote for a measure that cuts by up to half the number of citizens who are involved in working our elections. I think you're better than that. I think the citizens deserve better than that. So I would urge you to look carefully at the study that comes back to you, and let's try to avoid unintended consequences. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those great points. All right, so we'll break it.